Okay, so we'll start with our usual warm-up, and then we'll do a little shoulder opening since you've got a wall, and then we'll do some just cat stuff. So go ahead and get your feet parallel to each other, knees straight ahead, going toward your toes, sitting bones toward the floor, hips nice and open. Draw the bottom ribs in and up so that you get that core active. Shoulders down and crown to the ceiling. So everything's stretching apart, getting good energy going. And then breathing, just let the belly move, filling your lungs, bringing in energy and awareness. And exhaling tension and stress. So just take a few moments to center into your yoga frame of reference. And we'll inhale, arms out to the side, stretching through your head and your fingertips. Exhale, hands to your heart, elbows a little bit back. Stretch out to the front with your shoulders still down. And then exhale, hands behind, clasping your fingertips, and lift your heart. Stretch, feel that openness across your heart. And then pivot over at the hips, bring your hands up. Still feeling that chest expansion as you tuck in your chin just a little bit and let the back of your neck stretch also. Sitting bones up, hands toward your head. And then inhaling, work your way up. Feel the bones move into place as you come into that upper body back bend, pressing your hands down, chest expanding toward the ceiling, and head reaching a little bit back. So lengthening through the spine, even while it's back bending. And then inhale, coming up, release your arms, and take a moment feeling that stimulation through your body. And again, inhaling, reach wide. Exhale, hands to your heart. Stretch to the front. Keep those shoulders down, and clasp your hands the opposite way, other finger on the outside behind. Lift your heart, stretch your spine, and then exhale, pivoting over. And again, just take a few moments there, bend your knees if that helps, or straighten them and stretch the hamstrings. Tuck in your chin, pull your head toward your legs. Reach your hands up toward the ceiling a little more. Spread your toes, no gripping. And again, bending your knees, that chin in as you slowly work back up and into that upper body for your back bend. So again, stretch your spine long, keep breathing. Shoulder blades toward your waist. And inhaling, come up and feel your body as you release. And we'll do our side stretch, so arms out, palms toward the ceiling, over your shoulders. Pass your hands and clasp them. Bring your arms back by your ears, pull your shoulders and shoulder blades and sitting bones down. And then stretch your head up toward the ceiling and keeping your body facing forward. Stretch over to the side, push the foot you're leaning away from down. Ribs opening, lengthening through your whole body. And then on an inhalation, come back up. Keep those shoulders down as you switch the other hand in front. Again, pull your arms back near your ears, sitting bones, shoulder blades down, stretch, and on the other direction. So remember, lateral stretch, the spine is moving sideways. You're stretching through the ribs on that side you're leaning away from. So maximize as much as that wants. And relax. And then again, on an inhalation, come back up, exhale, and into mountain pose. Take a moment, just take a few moments to feel those sides a little bit more stretched. Notice how that spine has been moving. And we're going to twist. So remember, we want that spine nice and open, so stretch it apart, sitting bones and top of the head. So arms out to the side, palms toward the ceiling, over your shoulders, clasping your elbows, pull the arms again, near your ears, shoulder blades down, sitting bones down, stretch up breathe, and exhale, twisting. Knees a little bent if you'd like. Keep the weight on both feet. Stretch on the breath in, and on an exhalation, come on over. So just deepen into your twist, forward bend as much or as little as is right for you. Kind of lift the sitting bones toward the ceiling. Relax just toward your legs slightly. Keep your arms near your ears as you work your way back up, staying in your twist and lifting your heart, looking overhead. Remember, upper body back bend for your twist position. Not a lot of work into that lower back. Elbows back, chest high. And then inhale upright, exhale to the center, switch your arms, and again, stretch and breathe, and exhale. Sorry. And stretch up, and on an exhalation, come on over. And again, just deepen as much as your body wants in this. Twist forward, back, forward bend, and stretch along the back of your body. Keep spreading your toes. And when you're ready on an inhalation, come up in your twist into that upper body for your back bend, elbows back, shoulders down, and heart high. Just maximize or minimize doing what's right for your body. And then inhale to the top, exhale around to the center, arms up, palms toward the floor at shoulder level. Pivot forward, chest and chin leading. Stretch the sitting bones and crown away from each other, out through the fingertips. Top of the head, stretching forward, and then drop into ragdoll, just hanging. So bend your knees if you want, or not. Lift your sitting bones, spread your toes, deepen, pull in if you'd like a little bit extra, ribs toward your thighs. And then arms near your ears and just hanging as you again do that. Rolling slowly up and shoulders back and down into mountain pose. So just take a moment, feel your heart a little bit more open, your spine more stimulated. And we're going to keep working the spine today. So just keep that in mind. But first we're going to do a little shoulder opening at the wall. So let's go to your wall. So we're going to face the wall and put one hand on the wall. And then we're going to turn the fingers 90 degrees to the side. So right hand on the wall at shoulder level, and then turn the fingers to the side 90 degrees over toward the right. And then walk in so your forearm comes on the wall as well as your hand, as much as possible for that wrist. And then just turn your body away from your hand, looking to the middle of the room. So feel your shoulder, don't go too far, you don't want to overdo it, but you want to feel that opening across the chest and through the shoulder, just getting a little bit more stimulated and release and relax it, don't force it. And then again, as it feels a little bit looser, easier, you can move a little bit further if that works for you. Don't go too far. And then on an exhalation, just turn your whole body to face the wall again. Bring your fingertips up, release that arm, and it may feel like it kind of grew a little bit longer than the other side. Just feel that, notice. And of course, we're doing the other side. So hand to the wall, right in front of your shoulder. Fingertips this time to the left since it's your left hand. And then again, walk until your forearm comes onto the wall. And again, as much as your wrist and arm allow, that forearm and hand stay on the wall. And then turning away toward the center of the room so that you get that whole chest area, shoulder area opening a little bit. And again, go where it feels right. Back off a little bit if you need to. If you went too far, don't ever overdo. And just breathe and relax. As it gets a little bit more stretched out and released, if you want to, you can keep turning further. You don't have to. So remember, personal practice, always doing what's right for your body, not going too far, just letting it get a little release through that shoulder. And then when you're ready, exhaling, turning back to the wall, fingertips up and release. And hopefully both arms are about stimulated to the same point. And then step back a little bit. Put your hands again on the wall with your elbows straight, palms right in front of your shoulders. And then move the heel of your palm up to where your fingertips were, so your hands are a little bit higher. Again, keep the arms straight, palms on the wall. And then take a little step back or a big step back, depending on how much you need. And you want to push your sitting bones back till your sitting bones are over your heels, and let your chest sink toward the floor till your ears come next to your arms. And then reach the top of your head to the ceiling. Press your palms into the wall, and keep pressing those sitting bones back toward whatever's behind. So shoulders, shoulder blades, and chest deepening down toward the floor while your crown reaches up and your sitting bones reach back. So upper body back bend more than in that lower back as you're in this position. So really focus on getting that heart sinking more than, say, your ribs. It won't happen, but just imagine that that's your intention. And again, just a few breaths there, letting those sitting bones go even further back if that's working for you. Reach your head up. Exhale, just sink a little deeper. And then bending your knees, tucking your chin, and take a step or two toward the wall and release your arms to your side. Just feel that opening across your heart as you come back to the mat. Take a moment just feeling all that stimulation through your upper body, especially after you've been driving in the car for a while. That feels really good to open up across that front area and heart. Just take a moment there in mountain pose, just feeling the stimulation through your spine, through your chest. And then inhaling, arms up, palms toward the ceiling, look overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart, pivoting over, coming into ragdoll, and just hanging for a moment. Bring your hands up onto your shins under your knees. Elbows straight, knees straight. Straighten your back as much as you can. And push your sitting bones and crown away from each other. Lengthen that spine, get a good stretch. And then tuck in your chin, drop into ragdoll. Palms together, inhaling. And again, just slowly grinding your spine up, following your hands with your gaze as you bring your hands back up overhead. Looking at your thumbs, pull them a little further back. Keep looking at them so your heart comes up a little bit more. And then exhaling again, bending your elbows, hands to your heart, prayer position. Pivoting over, dropping into ragdoll, and tucking in your chin. Bend your knees, and we're coming all the way down to the floor and into child's pose. So hips back on your heels, hands, palms up, forehead toward the floor, shoulders relaxing down, and breathe. So remember, pad if you need to. Bring your knees together if you want that extra low back stretch, or separate your knees if you want to breathe more easily. Your choice. And then inhaling, we're going to sit up and bring your hands to the mat and your knees under your hips. So wrists, elbows, and shoulders lined up, knees, hips, and feet lined up, and coming into table position with your back nice and flat. Remember, if your wrists have issues, thumb inside, fingers around, bring part of the finger down to the floor, nudge into your wrist, and that'll release any wrist pressure if that's an issue today. So again, spread out your fingers if they're down, and make sure that everything lines up, wrists, elbows, shoulder. Bring those bottom ribs toward your spine for support on your lower back. And your chest a little toward your thumbs so that you're not hunching your upper back. Shoulder blades are toward your waist as always. Sitting bones and crown reach away, nice long spine. And we'll do our cat work. So go ahead and just drop your solar plexus, middle of your back, down toward the floor. Shoulder blades toward your waist, elbows straight, chest forward, looking to the front, crown up toward the ceiling, and kind of bring those sitting bones up toward the ceiling as well. So a nice back bend through your whole spine. And just sink a little bit more through the ribs. Keep breathing, keep relaxing, just feel the back bend. And then when you're ready, tuck your sitting bones down, and from the bottom of your spine, keep arching up toward the ceiling into that forward bend, tucking your chin at the end, crown toward the floor, forward bend. So again, keep reaching up through that solar plexus, particularly getting that whole back into a nice forward bend, angry cat position. And then inhaling, push the sitting bones back, and again, follow your spine winding down again into the back bend, and just feeling that spine moving one bone at a time, all the way up to the back of your shoulders, your neck, and looking forward, crown toward the ceiling. So your whole body again coming into that back bend. Just drop the ribs, shoulder blades towards your waist. And then again, sitting bones tucking down, arching up into your forward bend. And just allow the spine to go through its range of motion as quickly or slowly as you want. Tucking in your chin at the end, top of the head down, really arching up through that midsection, through the ribs, through the solar plexus, through the heart. And again, inhaling, push the sitting bones back, and this time just come back to neutral with your back flat and feel all of that stimulation along your spine. Make sure you've got those ribs up supporting the lower back so you don't have that sway back position anymore, and your chest down just a little so you don't have that hunched up upper body either. And then sitting bones and crown reach away from each other, nice straight back. We're going to turn and look toward one side back to the foot. And as you do that, feel that hip and shoulder coming close on the side you're turning toward, and feel that other side stretching apart. So go as far into that side motion as feels good for you. Again, moving that spine laterally like we did when we were standing up. And then inhale, coming back to the center, lengthen through the spine again. Exhale, turn to the other side. And again, let the hip and shoulder come close toward each other as you turn to look toward that opposite foot. Coming as much into that rib stretch on the side you're turning away from as feels good on your body. Keeping your back as flat as you can, letting that spine move laterally, not in a twist. And again, inhale, coming back to the center. Feel your spine coming into that position a little bit more stimulated. And we're going to go into a twist, of course, because we like to use all 6 directions of our spines. So we're going to push one hand forward and bring that elbow right under your shoulder where your hand used to be. And the palm slides forward. And then take your shoulder, so right hand forward, right shoulder sliding forward. That gives it a little stretch to the spine so it can twist more easily. And then rotating, looking toward the side, and a little further up toward your shoulder or the ceiling, turning your whole body into the twist, not just your hip. So your hips, your ribs, your shoulder, everything move a little bit into that twist. Lengthen through the spine. Remember, sitting bones and crown reaching away while you're twisting so there's room to move into the twist. And then rotating, looking back down, whole body facing again to the floor. Pull that hand back in under your shoulder so that we can twist the other way. And again, remember, anytime you need to circle those wrists, if they've been a little bit too pressured, feel free to do that. Again, wrists, elbows, and shoulders lined up, whether you have your hand palm down or your fist down. And we're going to slide that left hand forward, elbow down under your shoulder, palm on the floor. And slide your left shoulder forward toward the left hand. And again, turning your whole body as you twist, look to the side and maybe further up toward your shoulder or the ceiling on the right side. And again, deepen into that twist as much as your body wants. See if you can keep your spine as straight going into the twist as you can, not sinking down through the ribs or the back. And again, deepening your twist as much or as little as your body feels right for you. And when you're ready, turning your whole body back to facing the floor, slide your hand back into table position. Take a moment to sink back onto your heels, circle those wrists, and maybe bring your forehead down in extended child's pose, letting your shoulders relax down as well. So just feel your spine stimulated from all that work we've been doing. And we're going to come again into our table position for just another series of pretty much same thing. So we're working our spine in all its 6 directions. So once again, we're going to go into our basic cat, forward bend, backward bend. So a little different this time. Take a moment to pick a point between your waist and your neck, so shoulder blade area. And we're going to inhale and bring that point down toward the floor as you lift your sitting bones as well, and then face forward, crown up, upper body back bend in that cat sinking position. So just let the chest come down as far as it will come down, and lift the sitting bones as much as they want, crown up toward the ceiling, so a backward bend. And then taking your attention to that same point on your spine that you picked around your shoulder blade area, push that point up toward the ceiling as you tuck in your chin and tuck your sitting bones down toward the floor. So you're arching up a little bit more in that upper body for the forward bend. So just feel how that's moving. And then inhale back to neutral and table position. And remember, circle your wrists if you need to, or put your fist down so there's no bend to your wrist. So we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to focus this time on that lower back area. So remember, be very gentle on the lower back. It tends to be a little bit more challenging for a lot of people. So we're going to pick a point between, say, the bottom of your shoulder blades and your hips, someplace in that lower back area, maybe a little closer to the lower shoulder blades. And we're going to bring that point down toward the floor. So a back bend in the lower back a little bit more than the upper back. Chest forward and crown to the ceiling. Just sinking into that back bend as much as right for your body. So remember, gentle if you need to in that lower back particularly. Just keep sinking through that part of your body. And then that same point that you picked, push it up toward the ceiling, pushing high. Tuck your chin in, top of the head down toward the floor. See if you can get that lower back higher toward the ceiling than it used to be. It probably will never be the highest point in your arch, but see if you can make it a little bit higher than it used to be. And then again, on an inhalation, come back to neutral and table position. Feel your body. Work your wrists if you need to. And one more time, we're going to get to that solar plexus. So remember, between your ribs, beneath your sternum and above your navel, find that midpoint of your belly and bring that down toward the floor. So sinking through that midpoint, just let the shoulder blades drop toward the solar plexus. Sitting bones come up, chest forward, crown toward the ceiling, and back bend at the solar plexus. And then again, lifting the solar plexus, Sitting bones down, top of the head down, arching up and into your forward bend. Really lift that solar plexus. And inhale, coming back to neutral. And again, move your wrists if you need to. We're going to go into one more lateral motion. So walking your hands to the side, keeping your back as flat as you can. See if you can bring that hip and shoulder you're turning toward closer toward each other as you walk your hands back toward your foot as much on that side as it wants to go. So spine straight as much as you can, getting that spine moving laterally side to side, not into a twist or sinking into a back bend. Feel the ribs on that opposite side stretch apart. And then walking your hands back to the center, back into table. Just feel the sides of your body a little bit more stimulated. And of course, you need to go to the other side. So again, walking to the other side, hip and shoulder coming close, and working those ribs on the opposite side open. Keep your back as straight as it will be. And lengthening through your spine. And again, walking back to the center, coming into your table position. And we'll do our final twist of the day in our table position called threading the needle. So remember, this one is a 3-part twist. Each part is sufficient. You can stop at any time. If you go to all 3 parts, you may find it a little bouncy, so be very careful if you do that. So we're going to take the left hand and slide it through and bend your right elbow up toward the ceiling. Bring your head all the way down to the floor. Shoulder reaching the floor if it wants to, or not, as that left hand slides through. Right elbow up toward the ceiling. And this is a good twist. If you like this version, stay there. It's plenty of twists. If you want more, we're going to take the right leg and put the foot near the left hand, coming a little more onto your shoulder. You're on the side of your head, not your neck. And you're pushing away with your foot away from you. And that's going to get your lower back a little bit more into the twist. So if you like that, do that. If you did it and you said, mistake, put the knee back in. You don't have to stay here. And just keep pressing that heel away for a little stretch along the back of your leg as well as into your hip and shoulder for the twist. And level 3, if you want to go there, a little bit more twisting. Left arm comes up, palm open toward the way your face is facing. Roll onto the back of your head, looking at that hand as you lower the hand toward the floor, back of the hand toward the floor behind you, going deeper into the twist. So that's bringing your whole spine, neck, and shoulder as well into the twist more. So stay on your head, don't go on your neck. Keep good support on your shoulder and press away with your heel if your leg is extended. And come as deep into that twist as you want. So your knee can still be on the floor, but you can do this upper body part if you want to as well. So just doing that as much or as little as you want. Fingertips reaching back, heel reaching forward if you're in the 3rd level. And then if your arm is up, bring it back down to the floor. If your leg is out, bring that knee back in, press into your hand, and you're back in table position with lots of stimulation along your spine. I'm going to turn around so that you can kind of see what I'm doing more as we do the other side. So same thing. We're going to take the right hand this time, sliding it through, head and shoulder down, and shoulder on the floor. So your side of your head is on the floor, not your neck, never your neck. That hand is palm up toward the ceiling, keeping the shoulder a little bit more stimulated, and your whole body is in the twist. Stay here. This is a good twist. This is level 1. If you like the leg part, that comes out next. So get the leg situated with the heel pressing away if you want to, or you can keep that knee on the floor for the whole twist. It's perfectly good. Keep that knee down and not go too far in that lower back area. So the shoulder stays on the floor, the head stays on the floor. Remember, you can have a pad under your head if that's more helpful to you as well. And if you're going all the way to the third level, your left hand comes up toward the ceiling, and you let the left hand go further behind you as you look at it, rolling into that twist on the side or even the back of your head. So your whole spine is turning into the twist as you move. So go as far as your body wants. Exhale and relax. Fingertips reaching back, heel reaching forward. Maximize your twist or minimize it because twists are personal practice, just like full yoga. And again, breathe and relax into your position as much or as little as you want. And then if your hand is up, bring it back down. If your leg is out, bring it back in. Then thread the needle and come back into table position. And then hands toward the edges of the mat. Slide your feet back, roll onto your belly, come into resting crocodile. You can stay there for your relaxation, or you can roll over onto your back and into corpse position. So it's relaxation time for us today. So just coming into your position, allow your hands to be near your hips, palms up, and adjust your body any way you need to, and relax your shoulders down. So whether you're on your belly or your back, just let your whole body sink into that surface beneath you. If you're in resting crocodile on your belly, make sure you turn your head to the opposite side occasionally so you get your neck releasing both directions, not just on one side. And then deep breaths, exhaling tension, just letting your body sink as it becomes appropriate for you to release deeper into that earth embrace. And with each breath, just release any tension anywhere in your body. We did a lot of spine work today, so just let your whole back release and relax. Soften your belly, soften your shoulders, your whole torso just soft, sinking, belly moving as you breathe. Or if you're on your belly, your back moving as you breathe. Deepening into that earthbound embrace, just sinking your body and letting it go. As your body relaxes completely, there's no need to think of any part of your body. Just let thoughts of your body release from your awareness. As those thoughts disappear, other thoughts come to your mind. Just remember, it's the job of your mind to produce new thoughts. It's your choice whether you pay attention. Allow those thoughts to drift away as easily as your breath, floating away, disappearing, out of sight, out of mind. As the breath deepens and your body grows heavier, sinking deeper, just let your mind drift more freely. Thoughts flowing in and flowing out without attention. As each thought comes to you, just let it drift away like your breath, floating beyond the horizon, disappearing. No need to remember the past. No need to anticipate the future. No need to concentrate on any plans, any thoughts, any worries. Just let them all go, disappearing as easily as your breath. Floating away. And as your body sinks deeper into the earth embrace, and your thoughts flow more freely into the atmosphere, just let your awareness turn inward. Just focus inward into that peace within. Find that peace and let it grow in your body, filling you fully, filling your awareness, filling your mind, filling your being with peace. And go ahead and keep relaxing as long as feels right for you today. Or if it's time to draw energy and awareness back to the moment, to your body, getting ready for the rest of your day, you can do that whenever you're ready. Just begin moving your body gently, however feels right for you, returning to the moment, to the room, to your body. And as you breathe more deeply, begin stretching more fully. And when you're ready for your final yoga hug of appreciation, just bend your knees, draw them up toward your heart, wrap your arms around your body, however feels right, and give yourself that appreciative yoga hug. Letting your body know you appreciate its yoga work today and the work your body does for you every day. And when you're ready to release, bring your feet to the floor, roll over to the side, and sit back, getting ready for whatever's ahead in your day today. Thanks for joining me.